All right, so last episode we brought in Victor Christensen from Leicester to be a rotation left back for the team. We also brought in Portugal's biggest talent in Giovanni Quenda from Portugal, obviously from Sporting, a great talent over there playing for them IRL, doing great things. We brought him into the team. And last episode, Maximilian Bayer gave us some questions about who should be our first team striker here. He played a great game against Union Berlin. Adeyemi scored an insane goal, and then Bayer again here scored again to get another goal for us here, to give us questions about whether he should be starting in the first team. And also Quenda here, in his first actual played game against Union Berlin, scores not only once with this great goal there, but he scores twice with an even better goal here from range with a finesse shot into the far right hand corner of the goal. A great finish from him. Let's get into today's episode and hopefully continue our great form. Alright, so to kick off today's episode, we're going to take on RB Leipzig, what's going to be our toughest game of the season. We've faced some decent teams, but we yet to face a team that will quality of a Leipzig. We're going to start Sula in the back line for this one. It was Anton's been a mixed bag. It's been pretty good. We've only conceded 6 goals so far in 8 games, which is pretty decent, with the best defence in the league by one better than Leverkusen, who currently are behind us in the league. We're going to get into this one though with Sula, Jan Kuta, Schreibeck, etc. in the back line. Let's get into the game and check out RB Leipzig starting 11. Might even start Bayer up front for this one because it was pretty good last episode. I just saw by the intro. He might have dispossessed Guirassy in the starting 11. Guirassy's been good, but Bayer has just been unstoppable in that starting position. Let's get into this game and check out the starting 11 of Leipzig. Alright, so as you saw, there's our usual 11, obviously with Sula coming into the back line for this one, but it's our usual starting 11, that, other than Bayer up front as well, that goes into every game, our bigger games anyway, unless we have a simmer game. But we have Quenda on the bench last episode, as you saw, did great. Sané from Sporting and did great, scoring 2 goals in that game that you saw that he played when we used him. But Galashi starts in the goal. Fun got Lukeba, Gertrudia, Seedveld, Schlager, Baumgartner, Adamash. No Xavi Simons. He's on the bench. He's not even on the bench. Where's Xavi Simons? They were Benji with Seshko up front. No Xavi Simons in their team. That's a good thing for us. Through here to Ryerson. We find Bayer here. Maximilian Bayer, a German. Denied by Gertrudia. Daniel Marlin. Down into Jan Kuto. The Brazilian now. And try to drive it forward here. We don't have a target man to aim for in the centre. And Bayer, for some reason, has gone to the edge of the box. We're going to find him. No. William Brand and Mecha. Adeyemi from range, and Galashi saves. Alamas, Schreibeck. That's going to be yours. How has Sula not won that? I'd get against Seshko, but up against Martin, I don't think he should have lost that. Bayer, can he get that over to Adeyemi? Adeyemi, good touch needed. It's a good one. Adeyemi, can he find a finish? Yes, he does. Just after the half-time break, Karim Adeyemi makes it 1-0. Maximilian Bayer with the assist. We stole the ball and got it forward on a quick break. And Adeyemi, who last episode scored a great goal, scores again here to make it 1-0 against Leipzig here at home. It's a big goal for us as well. And Baumgartner can score goals. Emre Can, good work there. And Mecha forward here to Adeyemi. Adeyemi, Brand, back over the top to Adeyemi. Can he get there? No, he can't. The ball just rolled away. And Mecha to Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi now. Look at it forward there. Can't really do that in the rain. Ryerson. Through here to Adeyemi. Adeyemi. Ronaldo shot inside here. Can he get the shot away? Adeyemi does. Galashi saves. They defended him well. Lukeba and Gertrudia. Seshko through. Koval coming out. Can't make the save. And Seshko levels it. If anyone was going to score against us, it's Benjamin Seshko. He bursts past that defence. We might have to drop up a defensive line a bit more because, I mean, in the rain, we get stuck with this because we can't catch up. Was in the rain, you know what I mean? But Seshko levels it. It just smothers in midfield. Jan Kuto. So Quenda making a run. Quenda, the Portuguese talent, driving through. Scored 2 big goals last episode. Can he get a big one here to win us a game against Leipzig? Quenda turns. Quenda shoots. And Galashi saves. And that's the end of the game. It's a point shared between Leipzig and Dortmund. We'll take it. But I feel like we should have won that game. That one chance for Seshko where he got in behind. He made us pay. But overall, I feel like we played a good game. We should have won that one. And in the Champions League, I can see the second team picked up a 2-1 win with Sabitzer and Giovanni Reina scoring the goals to get a 2-1 win over SK Stone Graz. And back in the Bundesliga here, we picked up a 3-1 win over Mainz away from home with Garassi scoring 2 goals and Brandt grabbing the other. And up against Freiburg here at home, we picked up a 2-1 win with Anton and also Adeyemi scoring goals for us to pick up the 3 points at home. And the second team here in the Champions League picked up a 3-1 win away from home against Dinamo Zagreb with Emre Can scoring, Giovanni Reina and also Ben Sibiani scoring for us in this one. Alright, so after those 7 games, as you can see, our next game is going to be up against second place Bayern Munich, currently 1 point behind us. We're currently undefeated in the league so far. They've lost 1 game, we've got a better goal difference than them by 4. We've only conceded 9 goals. All season long, we've scored 35. We've been a prolific team in the goal scoring department, and a pretty good team getting the joint best defensive with Leverkusen, who I believe we did beat, I believe, earlier in the, not in the episode. Did we beat Leverkusen at some point recently? If I'm not mistaken, I feel like we beat Leverkusen. Did we beat Leverkusen, or am I imagining that? I don't think we played Leverkusen. Yeah, we haven't played them. For some reason, I felt like we played Leverkusen. We're going to get into this one up against Bayern, a battle for the top spot. And I think for this game, we're going to start Bayer up front again. I feel like Bayer needs to play in the starting striker role. We're going to take Christensen with instead of Ben Sibiani. And in a way, I kind of feel like we need to go more defensive against Bayern. So we're going to drop Jan Kuto for this game and play Christensen and also Ryerson in the back line. We're going to start Anton, as well as the rest of the team as it is. And for the bench, I'm going to take Quenda because he's been a very, very good player for us off the bench. When we needed him, he's been a very prolific player. And for the rest of the bench, I feel like we're going to keep it as it is. Maybe we'll take Watson over Pascal Gross. But I feel like Gross in his actual ability in game will be better than using Watson in this one. But Watson's been pretty good, to be fair, when we have used him. Let's get into this one up against Bayern and hopefully come out victors in the Klassiker. Let's get into the game and show Bayern Munich are going to line up for this one. Alright, so as you know, this is our lineup here. We're going with Christensen at left back instead of obviously Rice moving to right back, and Jan Kuto got dropped from the team, as well as Bayer starting this one, so a bit more defensively in the back line instead of having Jan Kuto is more of a attacking player. And let's see how Bayern are going to line up for this one. They've got Neuer in goal as expected. No change to the back line. So Guerrero, the former Dortmund man. They've got Nico Williams in their team. Okay, this is going to be. They've got Nico Williams. Okay, this is going to be a game. Can try release Daniel Marlin. He's probably playing his final season here at Dortmund. And here goes Marlin. Can lay it off here into Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt now left foot from range. Can hit one. Neuer parries it out for a corner. Now Adeyemi can whip one in. Not sure why he's on corners, but sure. Ball into the box. Looking for Schlotterbeck's header, who's off the line. I think Neuer got a touch on that as well. I'm not too sure. We're going to see in a replay hopefully here in a second. No, we're not. Okay. Love that. Adeyemi in. Schlotterbeck second time on the try. Maybe here. Schlotterbeck rises and it's a wide of the post. Into Harry Kane. Anton is beaten by Kane for strength. Schlotterbeck goes over and Kane shoots, but Kobel makes a good save there. He's got, I believe, Brandt in the centre. Or is that Bayer? We're going to whip it across in a second here. Ryerson to float one in. Can we get the end of it here? It was Julian Brandt. He gets to the end of it. Snapshot here by Brandt. Denied by the Cats in Neuer though. He's got the pace. Battle won instantly here. Adeyemi inside here to Maximilian Bayer here. To break the deadlock. Bayer shoots and Neuer saves. Now Bayern can try a counter here. When Nico Williams, the pace of him here, can get it forward into Harry Kane. Is somehow on side here. Not too sure why one centre back played him on side, and that's going to be a goal for Kane. Yes, it is. So frustrating, because why is one centre back that's dropped all the way back when the rest has stepped all the way up? And Kane scores to make it 1-0. Got Marlin here. Can we answer back instantly? Daniel Marlin. The Dutchman to Brandt. Brandt now into Adeyemi. Adeyemi on the turn. And cut it back inside it. Adeyemi hits it. And Adeyemi denied, but falls back to Daniel Marlin, who takes it wide, and this shot is poor. So lead savey Christensen. Christensen had him back pocketed all game. It's been a mistake from our best defender. That's cost us. Brandt now In here to Amecha. Amecha into Adeyemi. He should be inside it. Adeyemi can now drive in with a pace. Come Adeyemi to level it up here. Adeyemi puts it wide. Musiala in here to Elise. Schlotterbeck. Anton goes in for the challenge there and it actually doesn't work out for us, okay. In here to Kane, can't let him shoot. Harry Kane goes to the pass for some reason, okay. And Metcher, get the ball. Okay, well, I've lost the ball there. Thank you, Kerbal. Right, so Christensen gets it to Adeyemi. Adeyemi now. Back here to Metcher. Metcher pressured by Kimmich and loses the ball to Kimmich as well. And we're going to concede again here. Kerbal, big save needed from Musiala. And he's done so, but it's going to fall straight back to Nico Williams' chip. Was poor. It's a free kick, ref. And Metcher through to Adeyemi. Adeyemi now. We've got to score. Adeyemi. Why is he side-footed at Neuer? So 1-0 loss to Bayern. And we shouldn't have lost. It's a mistake from Schlotterbeck. And some awful finishing. We outplayed them. Simple as that, we outplayed them. We deserve to win. Schlotterbeck somehow man in the match, considering he made a massive error, which let Kane score. But we lose to Bayern at home as well, only 1-0. Unfortunately for us, the second team can pick up results here against St. Pauli away from home in the deeper pair, picking up a 2-0 win with Sabitzer and Benzibiani scoring the goals to get us through to the quarterfinals of that competition. Alright, so this game was one I was actually going to contemplate simming up against Mönchengladbach, I believe, away from home. I was going to contemplate simming this one because they're fifth in the league. They're a decent team, but at the time we were top of the table and I thought we were going to beat Bayern. We should have beaten Bayern, but as you can see now, Bayern are a few points clear. We need to win this game to remain behind them, or as close behind them as possible away. At Gladbach, it's going to be a tough game. They're fifth, and we're going to start Grassi for this one. Ryerson and Yankuta. Honestly, Ryerson played bad. I'm going to play Christensen at left back because he deserves it. Ryerson against Nico Williams was not a battle that I feel like he did well in. Which, to be fair, it is Nico Williams, but at the same time, I feel like he could have done much better in that game. It wasn't like an overall bad game from him. I just feel like it could have been better. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Yankuta might have done better with his pace up against him. Ryerson is fairly quick, but obviously not as quick as Nico Williams. But Yankuta can at least keep pace with him. But we're going to start the back line of this. The midfield will stay the same, and I think the rest of the team can play. We'll play Grassi for this one because Bayern didn't really get involved in that game against Bayern. He didn't really get much to do. We just couldn't find him. I didn't really have many opportunities to make any changes. Let's get into this one up against them and hopefully get back in winning ways here in the Bundesliga. Alright, so here is Mönchengladbach's team with Omlin and goal. They've got some pretty decent players like that. Mateus Reyes, obviously, have some great players. Julian Weigl, former player. You've got Neuhaus, who could be a transfer target for us in the future. Obviously, Lukinets was a transfer target for us at one point. They have a pretty good bench. They've got Batshuayi on the bench, Wang Hee-chan as well. And there's some big signings. Let's get into this one. Obviously, this is our lineup with Coburn in goal. And the back line is stayed the same with Christensen. Obviously, Grassi returns to the starting 11 instead of Bayer for this one. It's kind of been poor in this episode. Marlon. Through head to Yankuto. Yankuto, can he score here? He hits it. And Omlin saves. I believe the Swiss goalkeeper makes a save there. And Anton wins a header. Emre Can. Daniel Marlon. Inside here, Marlon hits it. And Marlon can't score, but it forces Adeyemi. And he can't get the shot away. Somehow there he didn't score. He knows he should have done. Adeyemi now from the corner. He's been pretty decent at corners, to be fair. Schlotterbeck can't rise and win it. Forza Brandt hits it and scores. A great finish there from Julian Brandt. It has opened up for the German. And he slotted it into the bottom left-hand corner there. Against Gladbach. And Gladbach, by the way, are a team that I actually thought about doing a Career Mode with previously in the channel. So let me know if you would like to see Gladbach Career Mode in the future. Maybe a few months down the line after we've done a few more teams away from the Bundesliga. But as you can see here, the corner was headed clear, but only as far as Julian Brandt, who just puts it in the bottom left. And the player on the line should be dealing with that. Their captain, I believe Ovedi, should definitely be getting that clear. But it's such a weird game plan here from Gladbach. They're just holding the ball, not going forward ready with it. They're just going back and forth here in midfield. I don't get what their game plan is here. Because they're not doing, like, as you see, they're just going back and forth here. Like, they can do this as much as they want. No, he's going to go forward. No, he's going to go back. And then they're going to get in midfield. They're going to go to the striker. Okay. They're actually getting forward here. They've actually run into our box, but they give the ball away there. Like, Gladbach are playing... This is weird. Ball ahead to Contenders. They're actually trying to get forward. Okay, shot back. Okay, it's not a free kick. Okay, this referee is letting that go. Interesting. Garassi. They're playing the 5 at the back. Just realised that. Garassi, can he score? Garassi to make it 2 before the break. Omling was saved, but Garassi should be putting it in the far corner. Looking for Garassi. Can Garassi take it down? Yes, he can. Gets it back to Brandt, the goal scorer. Brandt over the top here too. Seru. Garassi makes it 2. With a rifle of a finisher into the top left-hand corner. Putting it into Stanch. City there. Was Garassi, who scores again here for us. We've been using Bayer quite a lot recently in the starting 11. And it's not really... Well, he's had some good games, but obviously, like... I'm not too sure, like... Obviously, the game against Bayern, he didn't really have much to do. And I can't remember... And he didn't... Did he do anything against Leipzig, if I'm not mistaken? I don't think he really did. But he scores it. Garassi scores here to make it 2-0. With a great finish here into the top left-hand corner. There's a very good CDM. Kleinhurst. He's going to get through here. And he chips Kobel. And it's 2-1. They've scored. And that is just out of sheer boredom. I was just not paying attention because I didn't think it was going to go forward. Like, literally, the amount of times the strikers got to that position and just turned back around and ran back in this game, I just didn't expect it to go forward there, so I wasn't really paying attention. In here to Bayer. Bayer. Looking for Banner Gittens here. The Englishman. Back into Giovanni Reina. Can try to find Quenda here. Quenda can't get to it because Itakura wins the header. Emre Can. You know, why not? Emre Can hits it and Omle makes a save. And this will be the final chance of the game here. In what's been a very weird game, like, Gladbach, they've scored better than nothing with the game. They've literally had all the possession. And we've scored a shot back there. To see it, to make it 3-1. It should be 3-0. The only reason why we conceded is because I wasn't paying attention. Because when I tell you that Gladbach in this game, all they've done is pass it around, hold the ball, run back and forth between the goalkeeper and the halfway line, and occasionally go forward a little bit. And it's been... honestly the most boring game I've played. This is what I imagine like Ultimate Team at the higher divisions plays like, where people just hold the ball and do nothing with it for ages until you make a mistake. And we'll win 3-1, that's all that matters, to get the 3 points. But a game that I thought was going to be a good challenge ends up being just frustrating to play because they literally did nothing with the ball. Like, when I show you the stats like I showed you at half time, just look at that. It was boring. Like, what was that game? I had 29% possession. Like, what was that? I'm back in the Champions League here in the final league phase game. We picked up a 3-2 win at home up against Barcelona to qualify us into the next round. I can see Garassi, Brandt, and also Garassi score to, well, get us through to the next round of the Champions League. And at home against Hoffenheim, we picked up a 3-2 win with Emre Can scoring 2 goals. He actually scored a hat-trick. The captain got us 3 goals in that game to get us the win up against Hoffenheim. And up against Wolfsburg here, away from us, another 3-2 win with Bayer, Brandt, and Starbeck getting the goals for us to get us the win up against Wolfsburg. Alright, so that's going to call it for the end of today's episode. I shall see by the league table. We're currently second in the league, 2 points behind Bayern Munich. And our next game is up against Bayer Leverkusen, who are currently 2 points behind us in third place. So it's going to be a very big game to start the episode off. And obviously we're in January. We don't exactly have any money to spend. We've got like £1 million in the budget to spend. We've spent all our money at the start of the season. So we're not going to make any signings unless we sold a player. And right now there's not anyone in this team that I would like to sell. I kind of want to keep it as it is for now for the first season. And then change it in season 2 if we don't win the Champions League in season 1, basically. I don't think we're all going to win the Champions League in season 1. But you never know. Anything could happen. I've won Champions Leagues in the first season. I didn't think I was going to win it before. So you never know. I could do it in this one. It depends how good we play and how lucky we get with the games we get, basically. But next episode, we are going to actually give a youth academy player a chance in the team, which is Kruger here, who's actually a pretty good gym talent. As you can see, 62 rated. He's got like I think like 80 something potential, like 88 maybe. I think it is. Over to the squad up here, we can actually have a quick look here at his potential tag when we actually head over here. Kruger, a shooting guard potential, so it's 85 plus potential. So we're going to be a decent player for us. And we also need to decide what we do with Makoko, because obviously in real life he's been loaned out to Nice, and it looks like he's going to leave Dortmund because he's not exactly had a chance in the team with Bayer here, Garassi here. We're going to sell Holler as well in season 2. But do we sell Makoko? As I feel like we do sell him. Honestly, I feel like it makes sense to sell him in this team. We let him go, and use him again in the future, maybe in a different career mode. We could sign him if we do like a different Bundesliga team, like a Gladbach, like I mentioned earlier in the episode, etc. We could use him in that one or another career mode in the future in a different, like a Premier League team, a La Liga team, etc. Syria, or maybe who knows where we could use him. But I feel like setting him in season 2 is more realistic, because I feel like he is going to leave Dortmund unless something drastic happens at Dortmund and they have to keep him, actually give him some game time like he's been asking for a few seasons now. But that's going to call it for this one. So if you're going to enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and notifications to do it. So check out the other Chroma content I post on the channel in the past, like the Man City Chroma and the Man United Chroma mode. That unfortunately didn't get to finish that one, but we've got a few episodes that you can go and watch. Also check out the Ultimate Team series, and yeah, I see you guys in this one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.